So this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Redbirds are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan? Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are.
So in now for Chicago, Jose Quintana. The 0-1 pitch.
Jose Quintana.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Perez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one. Leading off the inning, Edward Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and they're on the board at 6-1. Ready for another chance?
Jose Quintana.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jose Quintana.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Perez right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 1. At the plate, Edward Perez.
For the Cardinals.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals. Digging in, Chris Bryant.
Now batting.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Drilled right. Knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate, Edward Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already. And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big.
Now from the wing. Stepping into the box, number 80. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard.
1-1-1-1.
Perez ranges to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come. Leading off the inning, Edward Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Turned on down the line. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez. 1-1-1.
attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edward Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away. Leading off the inning, Edward Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edward Perez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys. Stepping in, Edward Perez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
A 12-11 final. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Coming on lefty Daniel Norris, I really like this guy. Good fastball, 93 to 96 with late life. Good overhand spiked curveball that when it's on, he'll throw it for strikes. His changeup is on the improve. If this guy's on, you'll know early he's going to get a lot of swings and misses.
The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Edward Perez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. In now, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jed Jerko.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Perez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Edward Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Edward Perez. He singled his last time up.
Edward Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. One left for the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Jay Bruce now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's just 1 for 6. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Striding in to start the 9th, Edward Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra base. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it. Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Peterson earns win number 4 on the season. Zach Britton records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits.